Hi everybody, it's Gwen here. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been really busy and just decided that my YouTube channel could wait for a while. Today is Sunday, January the 16th. It's early afternoon and I've got a lot of stuff to show you. First of all, I hope everybody's new year is going well. We're still fighting this COVID thing, and hopefully that's going to be over soon. But anyway, I have a lot of stuff to show you because it's been a while since I've been here. So I'm going to start with stitching first, and I'm going to show you what I've done some work on. I worked on Love Abide. I've showed you this before by Lottie Da. I just love this pattern. And put it back in the bag here so I don't, of course, poke myself with the needle that I left in here. Not a good idea, but I do it all the time. I'm stitching this on 32 count beef fat by XG Design. And I finished all the houses. Love the colors in this. Finished all the houses. I'm stitching this with all DMC. I finished half the tree and I started on some of the wording up in this corner. And I started some down in the bottom corner there too. So it's getting there. I've actually been working on this Thursday nights. We go, a group of us gather to stitch or sew or whatever on Thursday nights before Christmas. So I've been taking this with me and sewing or stitching on that every Thursday. The other one I've worked on is Winter Rose Manor. I just started this actually not that long ago. It's a stitch along with Stitchy Sally. And I'm a little bit late starting. It was her birthday stitch, but I'm a little bit late starting because I had to wait for the threads to come in. So, working on this. I've just been stitching on this in the evenings at home. And I've got the roof. Got a good start on the roof. And I'm still missing one color. I'm stitching it on the called for colors. I've got them all put up here. I just love the colors too. These are all my color palette. I love this. And the linen I'm using is 36 count flax. That's one of my favorite fabrics. So that's what I've been working on in the evenings while we're watching TV some nights. And this back here. In my bags, I have, these are to be worked on because I'm bound determined I'm going to finish these this year. Is the Sampler Company by Brenda Keys. I've showed you that before. I've done for the crinkling. I've done a fair amount on this, and I'm going to keep working on this because it's not far from being done. I mostly have just the border and some up here to work on. So I'm going to keep working on that, and I really love this pattern, and I want to finish it because this one I want to get framed. And another one that I'm not even going to pull this out too much because I haven't done anything on this one, but I've been working on Come Into My Garden by Blackbird Designs. I haven't done any stitching on this since the last time I showed you, so I won't bother pulling that out for you. And what have I got in here? Oh, the Scarlet House by Sarah Jackson. I've got a fair amount done on this, so I'll keep working on that too. Using all DMC for this one, and it's stitched on Virginia Beach Brew by R&R Reproduction. So I want to finish that one too in the not too far off future. My finished projects, I finished this completely, and it's the Plum Street sampler. I don't know if you got a glare on there or not. I bought this, and I wasn't going to work on it, but I changed my mind, started it, and then I couldn't stop. Hello Winter. So I stitched it in 36 count flax. And Patch, go lay down. My basset hound is sitting here whining because he hears me talking, wondering who I'm talking to. Go to bed. Go to bed. I made a pillow out of this, and I put a little bit of crushed walnut shells inside just to give it a bit of weight so that it sits up on the back of the couch, and stitch some wool on the back to close it up. So that is completely done. Plum Street Sampler, Hello Winter. I like that sheep. Another one that I completely finished since I talked to you last is What Remains Is Love by Blackbird Designs. And again, I made this into a cushion. I filled it with some polyfill and some crushed walnut shells for weight. Put some fabric out of my stash on the back with some wool to stitch it up. And it sits on the back of my couch too. Getting quite a collection on the back of my couch. I'm going to have to get another couch to put more on. So those are the two projects that I've finished, completely finished since I last saw you in the stitching department. Christmas time, I bought myself the book of days so I could keep better track of my stuff. And of course, I had to go get the book of stickers too from Amazon. So I've been trying to keep up with filling out everything I've been working on a daily basis. And that, following what everybody else is doing in that book. Some more stuff I've been working on, or what I have been working on, is if anybody gets a chance to get this book, Tilda's Toy Box, I suggest you get it. It's a beautiful book. I bought that for myself, and so far out of it, I've made a few Tilda dolls. These are so cute and they're so fun to make. The little clothes, little dresses, little jackets. And I made a few of those. They're really nice. This one is mine. She sits up on my sewing table. I also made a hook monkey out of this book. And it's got hooks on it, so I hook it on my quilt ladder. Can hang it upside down. Do whatever I want with it. It's really cute. So I use it for decoration on my quilt ladder in the living room. So anyway, if you can get your hands on this book and you like to sew little stuff, then I suggest you grab this book. It's cute. It's got some really nice gift ideas and some quilting in there. I've also been making slide down bags. I've made, I don't even know how many of these. Sold them on my my Facebook. I haven't opened my Etsy shop yet, so I haven't had time. So these are for people who knit. They can slide them down when they're ready to work on their projects. And when they're done, they can pull it back up, carry it around, travel with it, whatever. It's got a snap closure. I made a lot of these, and I have sold a lot of these. But I'm done making those for a while. And on to more stuff of my own. Here's a smaller version of that same bag. And it slides down too and pulls up. So this one's for myself. And that pattern I bought as a PDF download from, I have to look to see, from Swan Family Patterns. So you can find that pattern design and buy the pattern from Swan Valley Designs online. Swan Family Patterns, it's called. And what else? I made a quilt top that's ready to go for quilting. Patch, go to bed. Go to bed. Stop your whining. I'm not talking to you. It's all ready to go to the quilters as soon as I can get it over there. I don't want to open the whole thing. It's quite a big pattern. And it was a free pattern. And you'll find it on Masiri Quilts app. And it worked up really fast. I actually spent maybe 3 days, and it was like 3 long days, but I finished this quilt top in 3 days. So if you're looking for a quick pattern, that's the place to go to look for that. Missouri Quilts app is where I got it from. It's one of her quilts that she gives a tutorial on. I have lots on my radar for stitching to do. I'm not sure if I showed you this my last video or not. Pieces of Old by Kathy Barrick. I haven't kitted this up yet, but I will. A Changed World, I think, by the Scarlet House, A Changed World. I have that all kitted with DMC, and I'm still waiting for the linen. I ordered the linen, and it's 36 count baked clay from Fox and Rabbit, and it was back ordered, so I'm still waiting for that before I start that. And Plum Street Sampler Home for Christmas. I haven't kitted it yet, but I'm going to. I want to stitch that. And I think I've showed you this before, Have Ye Any Wool by Brenda Juvet. I have the fabric for that, 36 count. What the name of that is? I really like the color. 36 count ash from XG Designs. She has beautiful linen. She's my favorite go-to linen company on Etsy. You have to be quick though, because she sells out of her colors really fast. So those are on my radar to start, I should say. I got a pile of new linen since I was here last. 32 count marbled hazelnut. That's pretty true to the color. That's from XG Designs. I got 28 count marbled bunny. I've had this before and I've used it up, so I ordered more. And I got, again from XG Designs, is lamb's wool. This is a 36 count. That's pretty true to the color on there too. Got some good light here today so far. Going to lose it pretty soon. It's been so cold here. It's been in the minus 40 Celsius, and today it's like -3, I think. Goes from one extreme to the next, but we had a real long stretch of really cold weather. That's why I got so much done. I've been hiding in the house. Traditional stitches, I got 36 count winter country mocha. I got a big chunk of this because it's nice too to work on. That was from Traditional Stitches. It's usually where I get my fabric from, Traditional Stitches and XG Designs. I have a whole pile here from Patch. Go lay down. I don't know if you can, I hope that you can't hear him whining. He's just standing at my door here whining. I have a whole pile of, I'm not even, so many that I can't even, I'm not even going to pull them all out of the bag and show you. It'll take forever. They're all from Traditional Stitches. There's American Chestnut. I'm sure everybody's seen that before. Another 36 count American Chestnut. Espresso from R&R, Mayflower Mocha, Sheep Straw. These are all from Traditional Stitches. Stars Hollow. The colors are pretty true to what they're showing up there too. I got Wren from Pictureless Plus. This is a 36 count. Vintage Beeswax. Cream Brulee. V Homespun. And Abracadarian. So that's all my linen stash that I've gotten since, I know it looks like a lot, but it's been since I've done my last video, and that's been a while. Well over a month or more. And what else do I have? I think the only thing I have left to show you is a project bag that I made this morning. Actually, I got up early this morning. This doily is a doily that my mom, who passed away a few years ago, had crocheted. She was famous for her crochet doilies, tablecloths, baby sweaters, and I have a pile of these doilies that she made. And I had them put away in the closet, and I thought, I'm going to pull a few of them out, and I'm just going to make some project bags out of them for myself. And I'll probably make some for the other crafters in the family as well. So I made this morning, and it worked up actually pretty nice. I stitched this doily all through here so that it stayed flat, and it worked out pretty good. You can't even see the stitches on it. And the fabric I used was Tilde Windy Days, I think. Tilde fabric. It's a new line of fabric that's been out, well, it's new to me. It's been out for a little while, but it's got some really nice design fabric, nice colors. These would have been her favorite colors. She liked these colors. My palette's a little bit autumn colors, but I thought I would do it in these colors because those were her favorite colors. So that's it. That's my haul. That's what I've been working on. Some of what I've been working on. Some other things I don't even have here anymore to show you. But I've been busy stitching, sewing, keeping warm, and trying to stay away from getting COVID. So I hope to get back again. I don't know when, but I'll try maybe in a couple more weeks and show you how much more I've gotten done on my stitching. Till then, everybody stay safe, and hopefully I won't be away for so long this time, and I'll go visit my dog so he stops whining. Now he's going to start barking at me. So keep stitching, and stay safe from COVID, and I'll be back with more things later on in a few weeks. Bye-bye.